this scare area is the meat market. And upon entry, we will be greeted with some scare actors with some chainsaws. She almost killed me. Oh my gosh. You can actually get your photo here with a scare actor that rips open the curtain and appears. You can also get your photo here with a scare actor behind cages. Here's another very unique photo opportunity here with a crashed truck. Looks like we have some blood. Yeah. And then the, I guess, slogan for this year's Busch Gardens Howl-O-Scream is nowhere to hide.
I'll my dripped on flesh! Flesh!
It is now time for the Undead Arena Live. Can't wait to check it out. So we'll be bypassing this whole line. So there definitely is a great value with the like fear pass, or I guess a skip the line fear pass.
Come on here. You'll be dead just like Dragon.
Spin the wheel and that's your life. Here's your host, Mr. Bernie Boo.
Oh, there's like all these limbs. Oh my gosh.
This is
oh my gosh.
You will come to be starched. Now peel off your skin and hang in your arm.
Well, that was that. Very, very cool. I think I like the other ones a little bit better, but that one was still awesome. And it's definitely worth checking out. And I like the theming behind the whole game thing. Question. So I see that you guys have a truck and you have a meat market. So what kind of services do you guys offer? Oh man, those are not the services I'm looking for. And this is part of the meat market, so I would guess that these are brains. Interesting. In the meat market section, very interesting theming, except for I'm not very fond of the fact that fellow humans are being slaughtered. As you guys can see, the sign is kind of glitching up there. You have the lights all over the place. We'll do a zoom in on that sign right there. Check it out, it's like kind of like an abandoned pool here. Then you have some chairs. kind of laying on top, but they're all broken. That was a cool one. I enjoyed that one. Well, that one was pretty cool, I must say. I really did enjoy that. That might be my favorite so far. I really like the theming, how it was like a motel. You're walking through the hotel rooms, you're walking through all of it. It's really cool. Once again, that attraction was pretty awesome. I like the theming in there. It was good. We are now walking into our next area, and you can kind of get a pretty good view of SheiKra, at least the top of the lift hill right over there. I really like the fog effects and the lighting, but what we're gonna do is probably do a few more haunted attractions and then see the show. They have a very cool photo opportunity right here with a Busch Gardens Howl-O-Scream backdrop, and there's a fox. We are now going to experience Carnip Camp. Have you been on SheiKra?
What does that even mean, kid? What,
have you?
The roller coaster up there? No,
yes.
I've been working here. I have a job to do.
What's your name? Oh, that's a good name. We're definitely going to try to get a ride on SheiKra right now. Will we get a scare actor on the train with us? We'll see. And here is another one of the photo opportunities here by SheiKra. It is now time for SheiKra the dive coaster. I haven't ridden this yet tonight. We're gonna get a ride on it, I guess in the dark. So not all of these switchbacks for SheiKra are filled, which is pretty good.
Yes, that's the lift rate that we were just at.
Okay.
It's very interesting evacuating there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rule is that if you are walking up the lift hill, you have to have a harness, guests and team members.
Okay. Ah.
Oh, you also...
The lights! I'm right now in the SheiKra station, just got off the ride, it was pretty awesome. Wanted to cover these TV screens here, which actually show the restraints being checked. And when it does light up green, it does mean that the restraint is checked. And when all of them are green, the train is ready to be dispatched. It even counts the amount of time that it takes, or at least counts the seconds that it takes for a train to be ready to go. So here at Busch Gardens, Tampa's Howl-O-Scream, there's literally nowhere to hide. The scare actors will ride with you. Now, I don't believe they're riding here right now, but they will occasionally try to get in a ride or two with you, which is pretty awesome. So it looks like they're playing some music here outside of SheiKra, and people are dancing. Alrighty guys, so we are now going over to the Fiends show, and it's sort of like Bill and Ted's from Halloween Horror Nights, but it's the Busch Gardens version. And we are now going to enter the theater in just a moment.
Alright, let's try that again. What I said was, I am Dr. Freakenstein! Oh, it's Donald! What is up, baby hands? No. No.
Oh, I knew it.
Contribution to society.
Fidget spinner.
A fidget spinner. Rob Kardashian got fat. And lastly, what do you get when you cross Usher and 7-Eleven? What? You get the herpes. Fiends are here. It melts my cold black heart, but I still feel that there is something missing from my ball. Is that why your voice is so high? Sure. Oh, I know, Master.
was Fiends. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Definitely worth checking out if you are here at Halloween, or Howl-O-Scream rather. I was about to say Halloween Horror Nights. It is definitely similar to Bill and Ted's in the sense that there are some inappropriate jokes, and there are a few things that I decided not to film for the video, but overall, it's really good, and it's actually not as, oh, that's cool. It's definitely not as graphic as Bill and Ted's. Look, you can actually get a photo with the nurses after the show. Pretty cool. We are now about to experience the black spot, and my friend is telling me that this is a very, very cool experience, so we'll definitely record it. We are now walking through, we're gonna walk through Tidal Wave, and check it out. Like the theming. Actually, this is like the old Tidal Wave attraction, so the logs would come through here. We are going to the Blood Island, and more of Tidal Wave like exists over there. It was a log flume type ride, but closed it off. Oh, I like this cool like skull. Ahoy, me matey! All right, the captain is waiting for us. A pirate's life for me. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. I like how they have like the natural fog coming out with the lighting. The lighting in here is really good. Like they did a good job. Wow, look at this. They have like a bluish substance in there. I don't know. I found the treasure. Hey, I found the treasure. Are you looking for the treasure? Hi. Drop the door. Well, that was a rather quick experience, but it was pretty cool. Ooh, the fog. Yeah, I did definitely notice it was considerably shorter than the other haunted attractions or haunted houses that we've been through. It was really good though. It was very, very clever, well themed. And here's Michael. He's gonna tell us a little bit about what he thought.
I liked it too. I'd say it's my third favorite behind Unearthed and Deathwater. Yeah. I love seeing the old Tidal Wave path. That's probably
that was really cool.
Part about this whole house. Yeah,
and you pointed that out to me. I had no idea it was there, but they actually did have like a water log flume attraction that used to operate. They actually had two, right? Or
well, no, Tidal Wave's the only ride that's closed. Congo and log flume is still open.
That makes sense. All right, well, that's good to know.
It looked like the bird back.
Yeah, we are now entering this Wasteland area, I believe. It says to keep out. Oh, it's under quarantine. I don't know if we should go inside.
That was what's that?
Recent studies have found that zombies are all over the place and they're eating human flesh. Are you a zombie? Oh no, I better get away from you.
Right there. I don't like it. Like that.
Oh, you scared me.
Is anybody going to the pancakes? One. Yeah, like that.
Oh, that is so cool. They have a Busch Gardens sign right here. Busch Boulevard. That is insane. So it's like a post-apocalyptic world here at Busch Gardens. Looks like we have a sign here that actually directs you over to the different haunted houses, haunted attractions, which is really awesome. We still have a few to do, but we've done most of them. That was definitely the best, or one of the best, scare zones in my opinion. Very, very well themed, and you are immersed when you're walking in there. It does feel like everything is apocalyptic. The world has kind of gone corrupt. It is now time to walk into Pantopia. Maybe we'll get a ride on Falcon's Fury, we'll see. Here at Busch Gardens, Tampa, you can still get your Cobra's Curse souvenir bottles and your Falcon's Fury souvenir bottles. I do like how they have both because, you know, you have different varieties. I personally have the Cobra's Curse one. I did not bring it today. The Falcon's Fury one, I do not have those. So maybe next time I'll actually get that one. So this is awesome, getting some food here. I decided to go with the Bacon Fury. So it's a pretzel with bacon that is intertwined into the pretzel and a side of chips. And then Michael over here, if you don't mind me showing.
All right, so I love the cinnamon sugar nuggets and I love the chips, so I got 2 of them.
Awesome, looks good. So yeah, this is what I got. And actually, I wanted to thank you, Michael, for covering it all. Yeah, it was very nice, but treated me, and this is so good. I've had this before. It's one of my favorites. So we are about to do Demented Dimensions over by Sand Serpent. And by the way, I don't think I've ever seen Sand Serpent at night. It looks pretty awesome with the lighting. It's so cold that the coaster car like barely goes around that turn. That's how freezing it is. Oh, it's already spooky. I'm a little scared already. This is disturbing. No screaming. Oh my gosh. Oh. What did you do to them?
Move down! Move down! Move down! Move down! Move down!
Oh my gosh! What the heck?
We're going to eat you.
Don't eat me! Oh my gosh, that one was probably the scariest by far. That one was really scary, and the scare actors were really like getting in your face. That was terrifying. So can you tell us a little bit about what your offerings are for tonight?
Jello shots here.
Party Jello shots.
Wow. Is it like a vaccine or?
Everybody needs a shot.
Yeah, I've just been taking too many shots tonight, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm good, but thank you. Alrighty, guys. Well, we are now going to do Falcon's Fury, and cannot wait to ride it. It's a drop tower, if you didn't know. The wait time's pretty short, but we still have a skip the line pass. Alright, so we're almost up, and I haven't been on this in some time, but I'm terrified. We're now walking through the playground. As you guys can see, we have Skip Scotch here. What else do we have?
You're next!
Yay!
Hey, YouTube! You're all gonna die!
What are you? You look like a toy or something I could play with. Like maybe I would have played with when I was a child, but you have a chainsaw. I like your hair. All right, so they're selling lemonade here. So 10 cents for lemonade. That's pretty good, right? No lemonade for 10 cents? That's a bargain right there. I would like some lemonade for 10 cents. I don't know what's going on. She just like went down. She could definitely offer me some lemonade because I'd be willing to pay. I'm a buyer in the market, and I'm demanding lemonade. And for a price of 10 cents, That is an awesome price. One more look at the 10 cents lemonade. We should ask what he thinks of the 10 cents lemonade stand and how the buyers and sellers in the market behave when it comes to purchasing lemonade. What do you think of the 10 cents lemonade stand? I don't know if he has an opinion. Hi, lemonade? I need lemonade. So right now we're going over to Cheetah Hunt. That's what we're gonna do. This is pretty good for a scare zone. So the theming here is, you know, a city just kind of burned down, or a town rather. Me. Ah! So what I was going to ask the 10 cents lemonade lady was that if supply of the lemonade, of the 10 cents lemonade, remained constant and demand all of a sudden skyrocketed, you have a lot of individuals walking in Busch Gardens and demanding lemonade. Are they going to increase the prices? Which is probably likely because the demand is going up. That's the question if we were applying economics to the situation with the 10 cents lemonade. Some Christmas decorations are now up in the park. I very rarely ever walk through the Cheetah Hunt line at night, and this is one of the few exceptions. And we will be riding in like pitch darkness. At least most of the ride is not lit. Here is Cobra's Curse. Now we would normally get on it, but I'm not entirely sure if it's open at the moment. We haven't seen any trains, so we'll find out. If not, we'll go right over to Montu. Now here's another Christmas tree that's inside the park. There are multiple of them around. Well, I will now be getting in the queue line for Montu, so I'll cut right to the on-ride GoPro footage. Oh no, I've been on it before. Your first time?
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to give you some motivational advice. about to get in line for Zombie Containment Unit 15.
Zombie eradication device training is just around the corner. This is the first stop on escape.
Back up against the wall, move in! Listen up, buttercup! Yes, as a zombie containment unit, there is no punching, no kicking, no hitting zombies waiting for the chest plate. That when I'm speaking, you are not! That immobilizes the zombies for 2 to 5 seconds, and that time you can escape. Do not stop, do not slow down, do not shoot zombies more than once, understood?
Zombie! Well, that was insane. Wow. Exiting now. They even themed like the outside exit area. Oh my gosh. Ah! I was not expecting that. But yeah, let's see if we can get on Cobra still. So like I was saying, that zombie scare zone was incredible. It was really good, and the interactive experience really added on to it, so I like that. But now I'm going through the Cobra's Curse queue line, and I guess they have it open still, which is really nice. I think it's after midnight, or sorry, 1 a.m. But yeah, this is the latest I've ever been inside the Cobra's Curse queue line. Now keep in mind, I have class tomorrow, like I have college courses tomorrow starting at 7, so I might not get a whole lot of sleep, but it'll be okay. It seems to appear that we have some Egyptian artifacts on the wall here in the Cobra's Curse queue line, and we might want to, look to see what this really does mean in their language. There's a lot of messages up here, but what does it really mean? I really wonder what this means. I mean, you have 3 Egyptians here, and then you have 2 on top. Could this be like a hierarchy system? Or could that be like the king ruling the system, and then you would have like the common people here, and then you have the elites at top. The elites are the really controllers. They hold all of the material possessions or material wealth, but also knowledge and power, and that's why they remain at the top. And then of course you have these individuals, and they might also have some material possessions and some knowledge, but maybe not as abundant as the elites do.
Attention please. This is your project director, Zach Maverick. Due to technical difficulties, the dig site will be temporarily closed. It shouldn't take long to get this cleared up, so please stay right where you are. Once again, we should have the site up and running very shortly, so just hang tight.
When you're out here exploring, you definitely do want to be aware of the different type of snakes that you might encounter. We have all kinds of different snakes. Probably the Egyptian Cobra is the one that we may see the most, but we'll get a glance at some of the other snakes. And yeah, you just definitely want to be aware, because they do have venom, and if they bite you, they'll inject you with that venom. And for example, we have the spiny bush viper. Very, very venomous. Here we have the black mamba, It is lethally venomous, so do not handle. This is why visiting proper theme parks is a must-do. You learn things about life. Like now I know some of these species that particularly are venomous or poisonous and that I should avoid. And this is something you learn while you're at theme parks. They teach you, there's lessons involved in the theming. For example, if you were to ask me years ago, are there sharks to identify under the name Mako, I would have probably said, I have no idea. But by naming the ride Mako at SeaWorld Orlando, now I know that there are Mako sharks, and the same applies to many different things. So theme parks, although can be very fun, they can also be very educational. One thing we particularly should do is beware of the snakes. We do not want to end up like this with a snake bite. And you could just be a woman like this, you know, you might be minding your own business in Egypt and all of a sudden a snake will come and bite you. And it might ruin your day, so you definitely want to be aware. Haha, this is kind of funny. Which snakes are found on cars? Windshield vipers. What did the snake give his wife a good night? Hiss. And last but not least, here is the last one. What is a snake's favorite dance? The mamba. I got a ride reemit pass that's good for the whole year. They did have some technical difficulties, but I'll definitely be back in the near future to ride Cobra's Curse. In case you guys were wondering, these are what the ride photos look like. I'll definitely get my ride photo on my next visit. Well, I am now leaving the park, and I'm very excited that I got that skip the line or quick queue pass. That's good for pretty much a whole year. But it is freezing right now, and the park is already closed, so I'm heading out. Overall, I had an amazing time at Howl-O-Scream. I was able to do every single scare zone, really experience for the most part, because you got to walk through and experience it. I also was able to ride pretty much all of the attractions that night, except for Cobra's Curse, but everything else I was pretty much able to do, which was great. And I don't think there's anything that I really missed out on. And so with that said, I definitely recommend the Fear Pass, the Skip the Line Pass. And they have many photo opportunities around the park, so I definitely recommend utilizing these opportunities, getting some awesome photos to bring home. Before I leave the park, here is one of those photo opportunities I showed you guys earlier, but I don't believe I showed you it at night, and it looks even better at night.
Are now closed for the day. For your convenience, the last stretch for all parking lots are now boarded.
I did want to point out that they have a cool special effect here that's kind of projected over by the main admission gate. And they have different designs, different things going. And as the park comes to a close, we will show you guys the Busch Gardens Howl-O-Scream sign for the last time. It will go down and the regular Busch Gardens sign will go back up, I'm guessing tomorrow, because this is the last night of Howl-O-Scream. But you know, we have great events to look forward to. We know that Christmas Town will be coming in the very near future. They already have decorations up. And also in the springtime, the Food and Wine Festival. That's my favorite. I love food and wine. So yeah, so many things to look forward to. Can't wait. I will admit it's difficult driving this late, but yeah, there's the Mickey power lines passing right now, so that means I'm not too far from home, probably about 45 minutes I would say, without traffic. It's 3 in the morning right now. I literally, like, I'm trying to stay awake, but like my eyes want to shut. Even when I'm being almost to you, but every time you hold. It looks like there's a road blockage of some sort. Why is there a road blockage? What the heck?